In this video, we are looking at 4 high quality IEMs. All are over $1,000. Let's start with the first one. This is JOMO 408 Skyline. This one is priced at $1,500 and houses 8 drivers, not one, two dynamic drivers, and 6 BA drivers. This one is a simple hybrid IEM, doesn't have any tribrid setup inside it. This does not have anything fancy like planar or anything like that, but we will talk about the technical abilities where this IEM is second to none. The second one here is a bit more older. You have Mest Mark 2. I let go of the Mest Mark 2 after getting the Fibae 5, so that tells you something about the Mest Mark 2's capability at this point of time. So yeah, the Mest Mark 2 has a handful of drivers, 2 EST, DD, BA, 4 BA, I think, 2 for mid, 2 for high, 1 dynamic driver, and 2 EST drivers. So the most endured EST based IEM here is the Mest Mark 2. The third one is the biggest one. You guys can see the shell of this one is much bigger than the rest. This is the Kinera Verdandi. This one is 6 drivers, 1 bone conduction driver, 2 I think EST drivers, and 2B, 1 DD. So yeah, this one is slightly on the bigger side when it comes to the driver count. And the last but not the least is the Custom Art Fibae 5. This one has been one of my favorite IEMs, around $1,000, not uh, going close to the $1,500 mark. This one is 1,099 and houses 5 drivers, 2 planar, 2 DD, I think, or one BA, or it is the other side, 1 DD and 2 BA drivers. So this one is an excellent IEM in my opinion, a very wholesome sounding IEM. I was listening to all these IEMs a while ago, and there are some observations that I made and some interesting ones definitely. The uh, let's have a look at the sizes for an instance. This is not a comparable size at all. Kinera Verdandi is nearly twice the size of Fibae 5. So Fibae 5 is a lot more comfortable inside the ear, while the Verdandi is not uncomfortable, but it is not very comfortable. So yeah, there is a bit of size difference here for sure. And Mest Mark 2, you guys can see Mest Mark 2 has one more driver, but look at the size. This too is nearly 70% bigger than the Mest Mark 2. And if we compare it with the JOMO 2 is fairly smaller when compared to the Verdandi. Verdandi is nearly 30 to 40% bigger than the JOMO. And no, I do not have any issues with the fitting of any of these IEMs. So no issues there at all. So fitting of these IEMs is perfectly fine for me. I didn't face any issues with fit of any of these IEMs. So yeah, you do not need to worry about that. I'm not going to talk about the cables because the JOMO has one of the most horrible cable, yet it is one of the most technically capable IEMs here. So yeah, doesn't matter what cable you have, because I believe you should change most of the cables, most of the stock cables. This stock cable need to go immediately, while this stock cable can stay unless you want more sub bass and less v-shaped sound signature. Mest Mark 2's cable can go to Kinera Verdandi cable needs to go if you want slightly smoother and a bit more calmer presentation. This cable needs to go. The only cable that can stay is Fibae 5's cable that comes with option to go with 4.4 and 3.5 mm. So if you have got the 4.4 mm cable, this cable can stay. This is a perfectly good sounding IEM with this cable, no issues with that at all. So yeah, this is the only cable only stock cable that I will say, yeah, you do not need to change it, or else all these IEMs will be more more capable if you change their stock cables. Even though this one looks very good, this one is priced highly, and this one is horrible, all of these three need to go. Now bear with me because this video is going to be long, slightly on the longer side for sure. If we start with the base, Jomo has the best base here. Okay, very good sub bass, very good mid bass. The dynamics are fantastic, very good clarity, very good layering. I have to say the dynamics that this IEM delivers is some of the best. No questions asked. The dynamics of this IEM is immaculate. The way it hits upper bass notes cleanly is not available with any of these IEMs. These IEMs are a bit on the less dynamic side, can be muddier too. This can be slightly muddier, this can be slightly muddier, this can be slightly muddier too, in comparison to the dual DD of JOMO 408H. It is not a bass shy IEM, it is a bassy IEM. It can hit with a heavy punch. The punch area of impact is very good, but the dynamics, the control is very good on this. Layers are very well defined. Definition and resolution of this IEM is just simply outstanding. The problem that persisted with the Mest Mark II, and I have mentioned that in my review videos too, is that it is not a very good IEM if you want low end. The sub base is okay, and that is a problem. This is a $1,500 IEM, and the sub bass is just okay. Mid bass is decent too, but the lack of sub bass rumble, the depth is slightly annoying. Mid bass is good, very good punch, very good weight. It has the fuller body too, and I like the layering. It is decent, not as good as the Jomo, but this is decent. No issues with that. And yes, I definitely would have liked a bit more control because this one is faster with the decay, very good decay. The decay of 408H is very dynamic. It can be fast, it can be slow, and everything in between. So that is a very good thing. I like that. Kinera Verdandi, on the other hand, is, as I said, is a very sub-bass EIM. Okay, it has very good sub-bass presence, very good rumble and stuff. But the issue with the note is that there isn't a lot of weight at the center. The weight is on the outer ring, outer side of the note. So that is the only issue with the sub-bass of the Kinera Verdandi. And I didn't like the mid bass. It is not a mid bass EIM. The mid bass is just average. The body is average, the punch is not that heavy. So this is not a very good mid bassy IEM. Technicality and stuff are good. Dynamics are okay. I didn't manage to enjoy its dynamics, but it is okay. It's not like it is lacking dynamics. It is like very woolly or something. This is not woolly, but it could have been a bit more cleaner, a bit more tighter, like 408H. And the fourth one, the Fibae 5, is a sub-bass IEM too. I like its sub-bass. Very good sub-bass, very good punch, but can be slightly slower than these three. It is a very enjoyable IM when it comes to sub bass and mid bass too. Mid bass is punchy, mid bass is fuller, not a very big area of impact, but it has similar kind of area of impact as Mest Mark II, but this one is a bit more layered, a bit more rumbly, and very good sub bass, much better sub bass than the Mest Mark II. The difference here is that Mest Mark II is not good with the sub bass, while the Fibae 5 is fantastic with the sub bass. One of the best sub bass IEM, and this one is not the best. If we talk about the DK and technicalities, this one is slightly slower with the DK. The technicalities are very similar. Dynamically, both are similar. This one is slightly better dynamically. Bass dynamics of this one is slightly better, while this one is very satisfying. The body, the punch, and everything is very satisfying on the Fibae 5. Well, this one is Mest Mark II is slightly more technically capable. Very good bassy IEMs, very good bass. If we talk about technicalities, this one is the pick from me. None of these are lacking bass, but this one is smaller with the area of impact. The area is not very big, so this one is not a very bassy IM, and the lack of sub bass with the Mest Mark II is very bothering to me. Why IM in the $1500 price range will lack sub bass? This one is okay. I will complain about the lack of mid bass, but I'm okay with that. While the Jomo is the winner when it comes to bass, a very good bass. Now things get very interesting. All these are W or V shaped IEMs. Okay, so these two are very similar with the presentation and uh, notes, presentation, clarity and timbre and tonality. These are very similar, similar kind of energy, similar kind of tonality, similar kind of dynamics too. Even I'll say texture is slightly better on the Jomo. Texture, definition and resolution is slightly better on the Jomo, while Mest Mark II is not bad at all. Both are very similar when it comes to tonality and timbre. Both male and female vocals are uh, slightly dry, slightly on the drier side. I have no issues with that dryness at all, because they are not unnaturally dry or very dry. So that is fine. That is doing okay in my books. So yeah, both are very similar. Very good details, very good definition, very good texture, very good, I'll say, layering and separation. But the separation and layering of back and foreground instruments is miles ahead on the JOMO 408 when compared to all these three. So in that range, in that technical ability, JOMO is the best one. While this one is not bad at all, this one has very good layering and separation. I'll say third in the list. Why I picked these two is because they have similarities, a lot of similarities. Both are very good with the details and stuff. If we talk about that annoyance that I didn't like about the Mest Mark to that kind of compression that it has with the uh, part of the spectrum after, just after the vocals, is slightly annoying. It's still slightly annoying. That kind of feel is available with the Jomo 2. So yeah, I picked this too because that similarity. This one is slightly more sparkly, more agile, while this one is slightly less agile. This one is more uniform though. This one is slightly less uniform. So that is the difference. Now, this is an interesting IEM. I was unable to enjoy its thin and dry tonality. So, yeah, this is decent. I do not want to call it bad or anything like that. But the thing is that this could have been a bit more cohesive. If we talk about cohesion and stuff, this is decent. No issues with this one. This one is good too. While the Fibae 4, sorry, not 4, the Fibae 5 is very good when it comes to cohesion, very good tonality, more natural tonality than any of these three or four IEMs. This is the best of the lot. Very good tonality, very good timbre, very good layering and separation too. No issues with that. It is calmer, more even, very well tuned IEM for the mid range. Very good separation too. The transparency is decent. It is nowhere sharp or agitated or thin sounding. Very good tonality with vocals too. Very good throatiness. If you want throatiness, this one is the throatiest. Second has to be male vocal throatiness. I'm talking about. This is the second. This is third, and this is fourth. This kind of feels dry and thin, so that is not very acceptable at this price range. So yeah, if we move on to the treble is very interesting. This is all these are well extended. Okay, no issues with the extension, but these two are similar when it comes to treble. These two are similar. They have very good energy, even agile, and nice energy up till the mid treble region. Very good energy, clarity, definition, and stuff. Energy is very good up till the mid treble region, while the upper treble is slightly on the less forward side. It's not like they are lacking extension, but is that they are not very clean or clear or as transparent as the mid and lower treble. So yeah, there is slight bit of less of emphasis at the upper treble region. Very good, no issues with layering or anything like that. But when it comes to the staging and stuff, this one is much better than the Verdandi. This one has better layering and better cue placement, slightly bigger stage 2, slightly wider stage 2, while Verdandi kind of feels flat. It's transient effects, movement of instruments are not that well defined. I didn't like the lack of space, lack of 3D space with the Verdandi. Verdandi is tall, not very wide, but okay. Not horrible, but it is not very good. Mest Mark II is very good with that, and JOMO comes in. Jomo has very good dribble, very good dribble, because this one is the most energetic one here. Okay, if you want dribble energy, this one is fantastic. But there is no peakiness. Okay, because it is uniformly energetic throughout the dribble range. Fantastic dribble, fantastic energy, fantastic clarity and transparency throughout the dribble range, and staging of the Jomo is just simply outstanding. Best layering and separation. The way this separates the back and foreground instruments is simply outstanding. The movement of instruments are exceptional for a BA based IEM. Why? Why exceptional for a BA based IEM? Because we have the Fibae 5. The dual planar of this IEM are just simply unbeatable by any of this. This is just simply unmatchable by these IEMs. Exceptional extension, exceptional energy, exceptional speed. The technical abilities of this IEM is just impeccable. Very, very uniform, very good energy, very good clarity, exceptional. So yeah, this is my comparison of these four high quality IEMs. Pick your poison. Thank you for watching, guys. Have a nice day. Enjoy.